Hello, friends, and welcome to the channel. Let me ask you something today. Do you stay busy all day long, yet still feel like you didn't really get anything meaningful done? Have you ever wondered why, despite working so hard, success still feels out of reach? Well, the answer is simple. You might be working hard, but not in the right direction. See, hard work alone isn't enough. What truly matters is where that effort goes. And that's exactly what this incredible book teaches us. The one thing. The entire essence of this book lies in one single question. What's the one thing I can do, such that by doing it, everything else will become easier or unnecessary? That one question can literally change your life. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning, your mind is flooded with tasks. Check your phone, read emails, prep for a meeting, read something, call someone. But if you try to juggle everything at once, you end up doing none of it well, because humans weren't designed for multitasking. The author, Gary Keller, the founder of one of the biggest real estate companies in the world, realized this truth early on. Each time he achieved success, it came from focusing entirely on one thing at a time. When he poured all his energy into a single task, he got real results. Imagine you're trying to cut down a tree. Would you hit once on one tree, then move to the next and the next? Of course not. The tree that falls is the one you strike repeatedly. Otherwise, the forest stands tall while your axe grows dull. That's exactly what happens when we spread ourselves too thin. Now, let's dive deeper into this book. Keller says you should constantly ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do, such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? Simple question, yet incredibly powerful. It gives you clarity and forces you to think, what truly deserves my focus right now? The author emphasizes that the path to success is actually straight. We just complicate it ourselves. We try to do everything at once, but in truth, we only need to do the right thing, just one thing at a time. And then comes an important concept, the domino effect. When you take the right action, it starts a chain reaction, making everything else easier. Say, for example, you decide you want to get fit. If you start waking up early, that single habit triggers others. You begin exercising, eating better, staying active, and even sleeping on time. One small decision transforms your entire life direction. Then there's time blocking. Keller insists you must carve out a dedicated block of time each day for your most important work, and protect that time no matter what. Say you decide to write your book every morning from 9 to 11. During that window, no phone, no emails, no meetings, just you and your work. Stick to that rhythm, and you'll achieve extraordinary results. Now, many people believe in balance, but Keller says life isn't about balance. It's about priority. You don't have to do everything equally. You just need to do the most important thing first. The rest falls into place naturally. He also busts the myth of multitasking. He calls it what it is, a lie. When you multitask, your brain constantly switches context, draining focus and energy. That's why your productivity plummets. So if you truly want to accomplish something big, focus on one thing at a time. When it comes to work-life balance, Keller says chasing big goals requires temporary imbalance. If your dream is to write a book, you might need to set other things aside for a few months. That dedicated focus is the real price of success. Next, the author discusses distractions. In today's world, everyone's distracted all the time. Phones, notifications, social media, endless emails. But if you let every little ping steal your attention, you'll never finish any major work. Keller suggests setting aside one part of your day exclusively for deep work. No phone, no internet, just you and your craft. He also reminds us that discipline is only needed in the beginning. just until the habit takes root. After that, it becomes automatic. For instance, if you wake up at the same time every morning, after a few weeks, it stops feeling like effort. You just do it. He further explains that willpower is limited. As the day passes, it gets depleted. That's why tough, important tasks should be done in the morning, when your mind's energy and willpower are highest. Think about it. If each day you focus completely on just one major task, by the end of the year, you'll have accomplished 365 truly meaningful things. That's the magic of the one thing. Keller warns against the common misconception that doing more equals achieving more. Success, he says, is like a ladder. Each step leads naturally to the next. But when we climb multiple ladders at once, we end up going nowhere. He urges us to align our long-term vision with what we do today. This idea is called goal setting to the now. If your dream is to build a successful business in 5 years, ask, what do I need to accomplish this year, this month, this week, or today? Each step backward from the final goal gives you clarity for what matters right now. Then comes the crucial part, finding your one thing. Ask yourself, what's the biggest goal of my life? What can I do this year, this month, this week, or today to move toward it? This reflection makes every day's direction crystal clear. Many people fear success, thinking it brings pressure, responsibility, or isolation. But Keller points out that on the path to true purpose, you meet people who share your mindset. Your confidence grows, and you begin to understand yourself better. He emphasizes the power of purpose. A strong purpose sets your direction. Without it, you get tangled in small, meaningless tasks. But when you know your why, every morning gives you renewed energy. Focus, Keller says, is not a one-time achievement, but a constant battle. Whenever your attention drifts, bring it back. Focus is an active process, like meditation. Drift away, return, drift away, return again. That persistence is the root of success. He discusses procrastination, how we often delay the very task that can change our lives because it feels hard or scary. Yet that's usually your one thing. So start your day with that tough, vital task. Environment matters too. Surround yourself with people who are focused and driven. If your environment is negative or filled with complainers, it will drag you down. Curate your space to support your goals. Then there's the power of saying no. To focus on your one thing, you'll have to say no to people, meetings, requests, and distractions. Every time you say no to something unimportant, you're saying yes to what truly matters. He also explains that some people avoid their one thing out of fear of missing out or losing other opportunities. But that ironically, that's the very thing that makes everything else easier. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary lies right there. Keller suggests dedicating time every single day to your one thing until it's complete, even if it's just 30 minutes or an hour. Think about it. 1 hour a day equals 365 hours a year, nearly 15 days of focused effort. That can completely transform your life. Each week, review your priorities. Ask yourself, am I still moving in the right direction? Is my focus clear? Have I slipped into old habits? If the answer is no, adjust immediately. The one thing applies not just to professional life, but also to personal life. If your one thing is spending quality time with family, make it a non-negotiable part of your day, because even with success and money, life feels empty without balance in relationships. The author reveals that distractions in our digital age have become like a modern epidemic. Notifications, idle chatter, endless scrolling, these scatter your mind into fragments. That's why your most focused hours, usually mornings, should be reserved for your one thing with zero distractions. He adds that time blocking, dedicating a fixed part of your day to your key task, is one of the most powerful habits ever. Those who guard their time blocks and honor their calendar end up achieving extraordinary long-term results. He breaks several myths of productivity. 1. Everything matters equally. Not true. Only a few things generate real results. 2. Multitasking works. No, it kills focus. 3. A disciplined life means total control. Wrong again. Discipline is just needed to build habits. 4. Willpower's always available. Nope, it fades with time. And 5. A balanced life is ideal. Sometimes temporary imbalance is necessary for greatness. Keller reminds us, extraordinary success is sequential, not simultaneous. It's built one step at a time. When you focus on the right domino, it topples everything else into motion. And finally, he leaves us with a question worth repeating every single day. What's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will become easier or unnecessary? Start each day with this question. Write your answer. Protect time for it. Review your progress weekly. Share your goals with your family or team. Get their support. Remove distractions from your environment and aim to get just 1% better every day. Those small improvements compound into greatness. Remember, the one thing isn't just a productivity method, it's a philosophy, a way of life. So, what's your one thing? If you enjoyed this book summary, hit that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the one thing that truly matters most in your life right now? And don't forget to subscribe to Top Book Summary for more book lessons that can sharpen your mind, clarify your direction, and bring you closer to your dreams. Before you go, take a moment to ask yourself, did you do your one thing today? Or did the world's noise distract you from it again? Think about it. Till next time, take care, stay focused, and keep working on your one thing. Thank you.